Imagine a normal morning, but this time, you have to hold on to the table to get out of bed. Your legs aren't as nimble as before. You feel a little wobbly. You have to take a deep breath to get yourself going again. You think maybe you're just tired, or it's just your age. But the truth is, every day, about 38 elderly people are hospitalized for a silent reason that few people notice: muscle loss. This problem is not noisy, there are no clear signs. But it is the reason why more and more people have to leave their familiar homes and go to nursing homes, just because their bodies are no longer strong enough to stand up and walk on their own. And what really puzzled us was, many people are unintentionally overlooking a simple food which can help restore muscle, regain self-control, and slow down this weakening process. A food very effective, but almost not available in your kitchen right now. In today's video, I'll share with you what researchers at Harvard discovered, and why just a small change in diet can make a big difference to your health and life. I will share with you 9 food, the most important part number 9, and especially it is always available in your refrigerator. Stay until the end to know. Lean beef, power from a small serving. Nutritional value. A 4-ounce, 113 g, piece of lean beef contains 25 g complete protein, with the ideal amino acid ratio for building and maintaining muscle. In particular, it is rich in leucine, an amino acid that awakens the muscle-building process in the elderly, which reacts more slowly than in young people. In addition, beef also contains natural creatine, iron, zinc, and vitamin B12, are all important nutrients that help you have energy, maintain balance and support blood circulation to your muscles. Impact on people over 60 years old. As you age, your body doesn't respond as quickly to protein as it once did. So, a concentrated source of protein like beef helps you get the amount you need without overeating. In addition, beef helps maintain strength, improve energy, and reduce the risk of falling, which is extremely important when you want to maintain your day-to-day independence. How to eat right. Please select the sections lean such as sirloin, tenderloin, or round. Eat about 2-3 times per week, about 4 to 6 ounces at a time is reasonable. You can lightly roast, stew, or thinly slice and serve with steamed vegetables for easy digestion. Tips. Prioritize organic or grass-fed beef, because of the content higher natural omega-3, good for the heart. Avoid fried meat, or processed meat, corned beef, beef jerky with lots of salt. A small piece of lean meat, but it is one big step to keep you on your feet. 2. Green leafy vegetables, simple dish, unexpected effects. Nutritional value. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are nutritional treasures for seniors. They contain natural nitrates, which are converted into nitric oxide in the body, a compound that helps dilate blood vessels and increase blood flow to the muscles. Additionally, these vegetables provide magnesium, calcium, potassium, and vitamin K, all of which are essential components that help muscles contract effectively, prevent cramps, maintain balance, and aid in converting protein into muscle. Impact on people over 60 years old. Older adults often experience poor circulation and mineral deficiencies, which can lead to muscle fatigue, leg numbness, or weakness. Adding green leafy vegetables to your diet can help increase muscle strength, reduce inflammation, and improve mobility. A study at the Kalinska Institute found that people who ate more nitrate-rich vegetables had better muscle function and fewer falls. How to eat right. You should eat about 2 cups of cooked vegetables or 3 to 4 cups of raw vegetables every day. You can steam them, stir-fry them lightly, add them to soups, salads, or mix them into eggs for breakfast. Vegetables can also be blended into smoothies with fruit if you don't like to chew too much. Tips. The fresher and darker the green, the more nitrate-rich the vegetable. Choose organic vegetables if possible. If you are taking blood thinners, ask your doctor about the appropriate amount of vitamin K. 3. Berries, sweet, yet stronger than you think. Nutritional value. Berries, like blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, are more than just a tasty snack. They're packed with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which help protect muscle cells from damage caused by aging. They're also rich in vitamin C, polyphenol, and fiber, which help reduce inflammation, one of the silent causes of muscle loss in older adults. Impact on people over 60 years old. As we age, our bodies become more susceptible to chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, which can cause our muscles to weaken more quickly. Berries help combat this process naturally, helping to repair muscles after light exercise, improve blood circulation, and even improve balance. A study from Tufts University found that older adults who regularly ate blueberries had better exercise performance, faster muscle recovery, and fewer falls. How to eat right. Aim for about 1/2 to 1 cup of fresh or frozen berries per day. Eat them straight, mix them with Greek yogurt, sprinkle them on oatmeal, or blend them into a smoothie. Have berries for breakfast or as an afternoon snack, when you need a boost of energy. Tips. Avoid processed, fruit blends, as they often contain added refined sugar. Opt for whole frozen berries if fresh isn't available, they still retain their antioxidants. 4. Extra virgin olive oil, good fat for muscles and heart. Nutritional value. Extra virgin olive oil, EVOO, is more than just a salad dressing, it's a healthy fat that's essential for older adults. It's rich in a natural anti-inflammatory called oleocanthal, which works in a similar way to ibuprofen, helping to reduce chronic inflammation that silently weakens muscles as we age. Additionally, olive oil is high in monounsaturated fats, which aid in the production of growth hormone and mild testosterone, both of which help protect muscle mass in older adults. Impact on people over 60 years old. As you age, muscle inflammation and loss of muscle tissue slowly but steadily occurs. Olive oil helps slow this process and increases protein absorption, which often declines as we age. A long-term study in Europe showed that elderly people who used olive oil every day had less muscle weakness and less loss of balance. How to eat right and tips. Use 2 to 3 tablespoons daily. Drizzle over steamed vegetables, salads, or add to soups after cooking. Always choose pure extra virgin, stored in dark bottles, away from light. Do not fry at high temperature, it will lose its nutrients. 5. Eggs, a simple, yet powerful food. Nutritional value. A large egg contains about 6 to 7 grams of complete protein, and is especially rich in leucine, an amino acid that helps turn on muscle building, which tends to become inactive as we age. In addition to the white, the yolk also contains vitamin D, choline, and healthy fats that help absorb protein more effectively. Impact on people over 60 years old. For older adults, eating enough without overeating can be a challenge. Eggs solve that problem. They're easy to cook, easy to digest, and packed with energy in a small serving. According to research from the University of Illinois, older adults who ate whole eggs after exercise had a 40% greater muscle response than those who ate only egg whites. How to eat right and tips. Eat 1 to 2 fruits daily, especially in breakfast to kickstart your metabolism. Simple cooking, boil, fry with little oil, soften or mix with vegetables. If you've ever been worried about cholesterol, new research shows, eating eggs in moderation doesn't increase your risk of heart disease, and may even support overall health. 6. Beans and legumes, small but mighty. Nutritional value. Beans like black beans, lentils, and chickpeas all provide about 15 grams of protein per cooked cup, along with fiber, magnesium, iron, and potassium, all of which play important roles in muscle maintenance and energy. In addition, beans contain resistant starch, a type of starch that supports beneficial bacteria in the gut. And a healthy gut also means better nutrient absorption, especially protein. Impact on people over 60 years old. As we age, our bodies become more susceptible to inflammation and blood sugar imbalances, both of which contribute to muscle weakness. The fiber in beans help stabilize blood sugar, while the minerals in beans help muscles contract and fight fatigue. A study from Tufts University found that older adults who ate beans at least 4 times a week had better muscle mass and less muscle loss than those who didn't eat them regularly. How to eat right and tips. Eat 3 to 4 meals/week, about 1/2 - 1 cup each meal. Easily added to salads, soups, rice, or pureed into vegetable mixes. Soak dried beans overnight before cooking to make them easier to digest. If using canned beans, be sure to rinse them well and choose low-salt varieties. 7. Seeds and nuts, little batteries for the body. Nutritional value. Just a small handful of almonds, walnuts, or pumpkin seeds a day can provide 5 to 7 grams of protein, along with magnesium, zinc, vitamin E, and good fats that help nourish muscles and fight inflammation. Some nuts like walnuts also contain plant-based omega-3s, which help reduce inflammation, while pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, which aids in the production of testosterone, a hormone needed to maintain muscle mass as you age. Impact on people over 60 years old. Older adults are often deficient in magnesium and vitamin E, 2 important factors in muscle contraction and protecting muscle cells from damage. Regularly eating nuts helps reduce muscle fatigue, cramps, and supports energy balance throughout the day. According to research from Tufts University, older adults who had high blood levels of vitamin E from eating nuts lost less muscle over time. How to eat right and tips. Use 1 to 2 ounces per day, 1 small fist. Eat directly, sprinkle on yogurt, mix in salad or add to smoothies. Choose unsalted, unsweetened varieties and store in a cool, dry place. If difficult to chew, can be ground into powder or nut butter for easier use. 8. Fatty fish, food for the muscles, and for the memory. Nutritional value. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are excellent sources of high-quality protein, about 20 grams per 4-ounce serving, along with omega-3s EPA and DHA, 2 fats that can reduce inflammation, protect muscles, and improve blood circulation. Fatty fish is also rich in vitamin D, an important vitamin that helps absorb calcium and keeps bones and muscles strong. Impact on people over 60 years old. As we age, inflammation levels in the body increase, slowing down muscle recovery and increasing the risk of falls. Omega-3s in fish help reduce chronic inflammation and improve the body's sensitivity to protein, meaning you eat less but still get the most out of it. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate fatty fish twice a week had significantly lower rates of muscle loss over 3 years. How to eat right and tips. Eat 2 to 3 times/week, about 4 to 6 ounces each time. Steaming, grilling or lightly sautéing with olive oil are best. Prioritize wild-caught fish to avoid excess mercury. If you can't eat fish, you can take a high-quality fish oil, but fresh food is still best. 9. Whey protein, fast protein, for strong legs. Nutritional value. Whey protein is the essence of milk, filtered out during the cheese-making process. Whey isolate contains up to 90% pure protein, extremely rich in leucine, the amino acid that commands the body to start rebuilding muscle mass. Unlike regular foods, whey is absorbed very quickly, helping to provide amino acids to muscles immediately after eating, which is especially important for older people who absorb protein more slowly. Impact on people over 60 years old. A study at McMaster University showed that elderly people who use whey every day have the ability to maintain muscle 40% better than those who only eat protein from regular foods. Whey also helps balance blood sugar, increase blood flow to muscles, and reduce inflammation, 3 extremely important factors to protect the body after age 60. Correct usage and tips. Use once a day, 20-30 g of powder each time, mixed with water, unsweetened milk or fruit smoothie. Take after breakfast or after light exercise to aid muscle recovery. Choose whey isolate that is sugar-free and has no artificial flavors. If you are sensitive to dairy, try hydrolyzed whey, it is easier to digest. If you're making it this far, remember one important thing, you still have time. Whether you're 60, 70, or beyond, your body never stops listening. Every meal, every little choice you make every day is talking to your health. And just one small change each day, a cup of yogurt, a handful of nuts, an egg, can make a big difference in your journey to a healthy, active life. You don't have to do everything right away. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just start. And trust that your body is waiting for you to come back to it, with love, patience, and a little attention at the right time. If you find this video helpful, please like to help spread the information to those in need. Leave a comment, share which dishes on this list you have tried, or what changes you are considering in your daily meals. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next shares about nutrition and health for people aged 60+. Thank you for staying with me until the end. See you in the next video, where we will continue together, slowly but surely, on the path to a healthy and loving life.